तेरी पनाहों में Om Shanti. This is the Sakar Murli of 13th of December 2022, Baghdad, Madhubay. Essence, sweet children, the festival of the birthday of Shiva Sweet children, the festival of the birthday of Shiva is the greatest festival of all. Is the greatest festival of all. You children have to celebrate it with so much pomp, and splendor. You children have to celebrate it with so much pomp and splendor that the whole world can come to know about the incarnation of the Father, about the incarnation of the Father. Essence, sweet children, the festival of the birthday of Shiva is the greatest festival of all. You children have to celebrate it with so much pomp and splendor that the whole world can come to know about the incarnation of the Father. Question number 1. What should you children not be lazy about? What should you children not be lazy about? If there is laziness, what is the reason for it? If there is laziness, what is the reason for it? Answer: you mustn't have the slightest laziness in studying or in yoga. You mustn't have the slightest laziness in studying or in yoga. However, some children think that not everyone will become part of the rosary of victory. Some children think that not everyone will become part of the rosary of victory. That not everyone will become a king and they therefore become lazy. They don't pay attention to studying, whereas those who have full love for the Father will study accurately. They cannot be lazy. You mustn't have the slightest laziness in studying or in yoga. However, some children think that not everyone will become part of the rosary of victory, that not everyone will become a king and they therefore become lazy. They don't pay attention to studying, whereas those who have full love for the Father will study accurately. They cannot be lazy. Question number 2. Why does the stage of some children fluctuate while they are moving along? Why does the stage of some children fluctuate while they are moving along? Answer: because they forget the Father and become body conscious. Because of the body consciousness, they cause a lot of distress to one another. It seems from their behavior that they are not going to become deities. They are influenced by lust and anger. They are influenced by lust and anger. Om Shanti. All Brahmins know that Shiva Jayanti is the main festival. Nowadays, people celebrate everyone's birthday, but no one knows about the period of Shiva Jayanti. They have been remembering the periods of human beings. If you ask them about the period of Christ, they would quickly tell you about that. They even celebrate his birthday. Previously, you didn't celebrate the birthday of Shiva with as much pomp and splendor. You children should now think about how the world can come to know this, because Shiv Jayanti is now about to come. Therefore, celebrate the birthday with such pomp and splendor that the whole world comes to know about it. You have to make effort. How can all the children know that it is the birthday of the one who is the creator of the whole world and that he is here at this time? How can the children know? Many newspapers are printed. That is called advertising, through which your name can become well known. There is a lot of expense involved with newspapers, but everyone should now know about Shiv Jayanti. You have to be concerned about the whole world. Give everyone the Father's introduction. It is remembered that children gave the Father's message to every home, saying that the Father had come. Those who want to claim their inheritance should come and do so. However, only those who claimed it in the previous cycle will do so again. The soul knows that now everyone will come to know this, and so they will come because they have been converted into other religions. You too didn't consider yourselves to be deities. You were in the Shudra religion. The Father has now explained to you. You can now understand who is teaching you. In spite of that, some repeatedly forget this, and due to this, their stage also remains like it is. It is as though they don't even become worthy of becoming deities. Because of an evil spirit of lust or body consciousness, they are unable to remember the Father. Only when they become soul conscious can they remember the Father. Have love for the Father and also remain accurate in how you study. These are very valuable jewels of knowledge, and you should have a lot of intoxication of it. A register is kept in a worldly education too. They also note down manners in that. Good, better, best. It is the same here. Some don't know anything at all, even though they have become children and are studying with the Father. The behavior of some who life at home is better than those who are here. At least they are doing service. The main thing is service. They will be threaded in the rosary of victory. The rest will become subjects. Many become subjects. When someone is born into a grand family, everyone sends them congratulations. However, so many continue to take birth in the world. You are becoming the Father's heirs. So, you should celebrate the birthday of the unlimited Father. Celebrate Trimurti Shiva Jayanti with a lot of pomp and splendor. What should you do so that many can come to know about this? You have this concern, do you not? What type of service should we do so that the decoration of the Brahmin clan of the previous cycle can come again? Methods have to be created. The Father says, it is difficult to do this without newspapers. Newspapers are distributed everywhere. You have to take 2 to 4 pages of a newspaper. When a silver jubilee is celebrated, they take 2 or 4 pages. They celebrate a common silver jubilee worth only a few pennies. This golden jubilee of yours is completely unique. People always celebrate their golden and silver jubilees. They don't celebrate copper and iron jubilees. When it is 50 years, it is called a golden jubilee. You now have to celebrate the Father's birthday so that everyone can come to know. If you print this in 2 pages of the newspapers, that is fine. Many people should know delicate times are coming. it will then be too late. You have to make preparations for Shiva Jayanti in advance. Take 2 pages of a newspaper in which you can write about the Trimurti, the tree, and some points from recent Murlis. Cannot be salvation through the water of the Ganges. You also have some 4-paged literature. You can write on the front and on the back too. Write about the picture that shows the stages of ascent and descent and the other main pictures. Think about from which main pictures people can understand that there truly is degradation now. Baba is drawing the attention of you children. You should churn the ocean of knowledge. There are very few children who think about these things. If it costs 4 or 5,000, it doesn't matter. There are many children. A lake is created from every drop. You know that the Aga Khan was weighted against diamonds. That is nothing. This is the benefactor father. All of that money goes into vices. You children have been liberated from those vices. You are being made into deities from human beings. You have neither violence of lust nor the violence of anger. You should definitely take 4 or 5 pages of a newspaper. All the serviceable children understand that they are doing service. They are making pictures for the exhibitions and projectors. Baba is explaining to those whose intellects work on these things. The father says, when children have courage, the father is sitting here to help. The intelligent, educated children will quickly write some matter for the newspapers. When things are to be printed in a newspaper, you also have to give them drishti. There are now 2 or 2.5 months until Shiva Jayanti. You can do a lot of work. You should have it printed in 2 or 2 to 5 newspapers. Hindi and English are the main languages. You should have it printed in both of these. It would be good to celebrate Shiv Jayanti in this way. It is the birthday of the Father of the whole world. Everyone should know this. Newspapers are distributed over a wide area. Sensible editors who are religious-minded would not take money. All of this is for the benefit of everyone. It would perhaps cost a little. Children who have courage receive help from the Father. You should have such thoughts. People don't know what benefit is and what is not benefit, or who can give direction for benefit. They don't understand anything at all. You children know among you too, there are very few who will become part of the rosary of victory. The rest will become subjects. This Raja Yoga is for attaining sovereignty. By being lazy in studying or in yoga, you won't be able to climb a kingdom. There's a limit as to how many kings there will be. There cannot be any more than that. Those who have good thoughts will quickly know whether they will become part of the royal family or not. They are now making suggestions at the centers. Baba has many big shops. Not all the centers, bracket shops. Not all the centers can function in the same way. Some managers are good and so they run that shop very well. Some have bad omens over them and so even good ones fail. The father says, the days are now coming close. Preparations for war continue to be made. There will also be calamities. There is very little time left. To have yoga requires a lot of effort. Only by having yoga will your sins be absolved. If you don't stay in yoga and reach the golden age, you cannot become part of the royal family. You will end up among the subjects. Good thoughts will become servants of the subjects. Good effort makers would never say, whatever is in my fortune. According to the drama, those who have such thoughts will become servants of the subjects. If you want to climb a high status, you have to advertise. Otherwise, there will be complaints. This is why it has to be printed in the newspapers. You have to print the pictures and the main points. You also have to include the Trimurti and the cycle. Also include the picture of the stages of ascent and descent. Bharat heaven and Bharat hell. For how long do you stay in heaven and for how long do you stay in hell? Baba is now giving you directions. Anyone who misses a Murli would not know about the direction. In that case, such ones cannot become helpers. Baba continues to ask if you have prepared the matter. Sensible children are praised everywhere. Some cause a lot of distress. They become body conscious. If after becoming the head of a center, you become body conscious, you die. The father can never have arrogance. Baba says, I am the obedient servant. Look, so many eminent people come here. They see that we all wash our own plates. And so they also begin to wash their own plates. However, some have body consciousness. They cannot even wash their own plates and bowls. Those who have such body consciousness fall. They cause themselves a loss. Baba never takes any service. Shiv Baba doesn't have a body that he would take service. He does service. Baba teaches you how to become soul conscious. Children would never allow their parents to wash the dishes. However, you mustn't compete with the mother and the father. First of all, you should become like the mother and father. They too study with you, but according to the law, people have visions that they are the ones who pass with the first number. You have to have a keen interest in doing service. Open a Gita Pathsala in every home so that growth continues to take place. You should write, "Come and we will give you the introduction of our Father from beyond. Come and understand how you can receive the unlimited inheritance from the unlimited Father. How you can receive liberation in life in a second. No one is that intelligent that he could understand this. Among you too, there are very few who have deep knowledge. Those who are intoxicated by knowledge continue to give their own opinions. You also have to write an explanation of the slogans you use. There are many sensible children in Delhi and Bombay who are in contact with many others and who can do this work. You should explain to the editors they have a lot of control in their hands. They should give it to you at half cost or quarter cost. They can even print religious matter free of charge. Baba advises that this Shiv Jayanti should be celebrated with a lot of pomp and splendor. He has had such inspiration. The cost doesn't matter. Print the pictures. The colored weekly magazines are smaller. Very clear pictures should be printed in them. Baba advised the serviceable children, and the serviceable children would respond. They would write their ideas and prepare the matter. You can also have separate sheets printed and distributed with the newspapers. You can arrange that with the newspapers people. They will insert the leaflet in the newspaper. Earlier, they used to have a separate printed sheet of someone else advertising inserted in each newspaper. Perhaps they have now stopped doing that. However, by your making effort, it is possible. Otherwise, how would everyone come to know about Trimurti Shiv Jayanti? The exhibitions continue for 7 days. Shiv Jayanti is only for 1 day. Therefore, celebrate it with a lot of pomp and splendor. Acha. To the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bapdada. The spiritual father says namaste to the spiritual children. The spiritual children says namaste to the spiritual father. Essence for Dharma. 1. Become a helper of the Father and create methods to give the father's introduction. Turn the ocean of knowledge. Turn the ocean of knowledge. Maintain the intoxication of knowledge. Essence for Dharana. Number 1, become a helper of the Father and create methods to give the Father's introduction. Churn the ocean of knowledge. Maintain the intoxication of knowledge. 2, renounce body consciousness and become soul conscious. Don't take service from others. Don't take service from others. Don't compete. Compete with the mother and father. Don't compete with the mother and the father. Become equal to them. Essence for Dharana. 2, renounce body consciousness and become soul conscious. Don't take service from others. Don't compete with the mother and father. Become equal to them. Blessing. May you be loving to God. May you be loving to God, and with that power of love and with that power of love, become free from having to work hard. Become free from having to work hard. Blessings. May you be loving to God, and with that power of love, become free from having to work hard. Baba's explanation. The power of love makes hard work easy. Where there is love, there is no hard work. Hard work becomes a form of entertainment. Souls who are tied in various bondages have to work hard, but souls who love God easily become free from having to work hard. Let this blessing of love be constantly in your awareness, and then, no matter how big a situation may be, with love, a situation as big as a mountain will be transformed and becomes light like water. The power of love makes hard work easy. Where there is love, there is no hard work. Hard work becomes a form of entertainment. Souls who are tied in various bondages have to work hard. But souls who love God easily become free from having to work hard. Let this blessing of love be constantly in your awareness, and then, no matter how big a situation may be, with love, a situation as big as a mountain will be transformed and becomes light like water. Slogan: to be constantly free from obstacles, to be constantly free from obstacles and to make others free, to make others free is really service. To be constantly free from obstacles and to make others free is real service. Om Shanti. So Baba is saying us celebrate the 𝐄𝐧𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐡 very form and splendor. What are the points Baba is saying today? Do you tell one points, everyone?
Baba never takes any service.
Yes, Baba never takes service from others. He is the server to us.
The main thing is service. So you should celebrate the 𝐄𝐧𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐡 and present the pictures on the newspaper.
And he said, take 1 or 2 pages in the newspaper. Yes. What did Baba say, the lazy children? Today he is asking, first question is, what should you children not be lazy about? If there is laziness, what is the reason for it? Baba is saying, if there is any slightest laziness in studying in yoga, they are thinking they can become not everyone will become part of the rosary, that everyone will become a king and therefore become lazy. They are thinking like that. So they don't pay attention to the studying. But where is those who have interested in love for the Father studying, they have become accurately. Come see. Keep the intoxication of knowledge and yoga. Om Shanti.
मिले बाबा हमें मिल गई मंजिल।
मन मधुबन में गूंज रही है खुशियों की सरगम।
मन मधुबन में गूंज रही है खुशियों की सरगम। मिले बाबा हमें मिल गई मंजिल। मिले बाबा हमें मिल गई मंजिल।
मिलन मनाने के दिन हमसे मिलन मनाए। हम है बाबा के संग मीठी मुरली सुनाए।
आए मिलन मनाने के दिन हमसे मिलन मनाए। हम है बाबा के संग मीठी मुरली सुनाए।
मुरली हमें सुख देती जीवन में हरदम।
मुरली हमें सुख देती जीवन में हरदम। मिले बाबा हमें मिल गई मंजिल। मिले बाबा हमें मिल गई मंजिल। बाबा के संग हमने तो ऐसी दौलत पाई। मंजिल खुद ही चल करके पास हमारे आई।
बाबा के संग हमने तो ऐसी दौलत पाई। मंदिर खुद ही चल करके पास हमारे आई।
आनंद मिला इलाही इजहार कैसे करें हम।
आनंद मिला इलाही कैसे इजहार करें हम।
मिले बाबा हमें मिल गई मंजिल। मिले बाबा हमें मिल गई मंजिल।
झूम कर जाए तुझे पाने से। पहाड़ों के दिन आए द्वार तेरे आने से।
मन झूम झूम कर गाए एक तुझे पाने से। पहाड़ों के दिन आए द्वार तेरे आने से।
आकर बाबा प्यार हमें देते हैं परम,
आकर बाबा प्यार हमें देते हैं परम।